almost everybody.
Almost. Go ahead. Don't wait on
Apologize for the switch. We have an event on campus I have to get to. Overtime's made me late, but really an outstanding win today versus a hard-nosed, well-coached Utah team. I thought the day was gonna be a good day. I knew we'd get off to a great start when our 4 seniors showed up wearing a coat and tie to the game in honor of their experience at Cal. I think that speaks volumes when kids do that unannounced. And those kids have really changed the momentum of our program. And I'm thankful for them. And I'm pleased they could get a win on senior day. But on senior day, it took just dang near everybody to get it done. And so we're thankful for the win.
Can you talk about what you do as a coach to kind of help manage your guys in such a tight game? How do you kind of keep emotions calm and just call back?
You know, I think it really comes down to the environment that you put them in every day. You can't coach the emotions and the concentration during the game. You have to be prepared for that beforehand. Obviously, you know, Joel had to leave the game, get some stitches, and we had some foul trouble, and so, you know, we're trying to figure out who to play, and boy, we had a lot of guys contribute, but really the mentality that you have is something that you have to establish, you know, well before tip-off.
Can you talk about just a little bit about Paris Austin's season, sort of the arc of this and his whole journey and his last home game, and then he makes the 2 big free throws late when you really need it.
Well, Paris Austin deserves to have success because he's really bought into what we're doing. Doesn't mean that it was easy for him. You know, he didn't start when the year began, but he's really grown and developed. And you know, I didn't recruit most of these seniors. I inherited them, but my obligation is to treat them like they're my own. And they've just been unbelievable. And Paris has had I think a season that has changed the momentum of Cal basketball. And for the rest of his life, he should get credit for that. And I'm extremely thankful I had a chance to coach him.
Coach, you dominated offensive boards. That's where you kind of beat them, 18 offensive boards, and you seemed like beat them to a lot of loose balls. Just talk about the difference in that.
Well, unfortunately, they had an injury early, so they had a short rotation, and we had, you know, a lot of guys that could play, and I don't know if they wore down or not. You know, we felt like one of the things that would be important for us would be to play with just a relentless determination throughout the day, and I thought that determination showed on the glass.
What can you say about Joel after coming back from stitches and in overtime there? I think he had 3 steals and a layup for you guys and free throws.
You know, Joel Brown, when, you know, he comes over and he's got blood everywhere, and he shows it to me like, you know, like, what am I supposed to do about it, you know? And so I don't even know how many stitches he had, but to come back after that and to get on the floor for loose balls, to make plays, and to really impact the game, that shows a great competitive character that Joel has, and I know we're all thankful for that today.
Mark, you guys have been doing the last 4 or 5 games, getting to the line a lot more than you had been. Has that been a concentrated effort, or has that just been kind of the result of the flow of the games?
Well, you know, I think that we were just more and more comfortable offensively with how we're playing, and we're turning it over less. You know, today I think we had 2 turnovers over the last 25 minutes of the game, and we're just more poised, and obviously we're giving up a lot of free throws too. You know, we're giving up a lot too. We got to be better there, but you know, that's been good to see.
I know your program is not where you want it to be eventually, but can you talk about just kind of where you come from since the start of the year and how much different you think your team is now? You
know, I really had, I think in the preseason, you know, over the off season, I got sick of everybody telling us how bad we were going to be, and I just didn't think we would be. You know, I just didn't think we would be, I just wasn't going to accept that, and I wasn't going to let our team accept that. But it was a constant message, as I've told him, that the change in this team and this program had to start from the inside, and the belief had to start from the inside, and the trust had to start from the inside. And fortunately for me, I have great young people who bought into what we're doing. And to give Coach Jones credit, he texted me last night, and he's been very supportive of these kids, and they came here to have a good experience, and I think hopefully this year they feel like they've made progress. We're not anywhere near where we want to be. We're nowhere close where we want to be, but I think the perception and the feelings about our team and this program are drastically different than what I heard all summer.
Coach, earlier this season, you issued a challenge to Cal fans to show up. How do you feel after the completion of your home season? How do you evaluate the fans' impact on your team?
The fans today had a huge impact on the game. I mean, they actively participated in the game. They really did. And so I think our fans have been tremendous. I want them all to bring a friend next year, okay? But we have to establish that we're going to be really hard to beat at home, that we're going to play well, that our fans are not only going to come, but they're going to roll their sleeves up and fight for our team. And today they did that. They've done that a lot this year, and hopefully we can build on the numbers going into next season.
Granted, it's started again today. You started every game for you this year. Had a good night tonight. Just talk about how much he's helped you guys this year and today.
Well, Grant's another guy. I think it's been unfair of what we've asked of Grant to go from such a small role to playing such a massive role. Usually a guy, when he makes that transition, he makes it over a 2 or 3 year period. He had to make it over one. And so he's playing massive minutes and really, I think, carrying a big load of responsibility for us. And he's done a tremendous job. And we talked about at the half that we got to get you looking at the basket more and more. And in the second half, he was terrific.
Anything else?
What can you say about how Grant did on Timmy Allen there in the second half defensively?
Timmy Allen's he's a hard guy to guard. He's a really hard guy to guard. And we felt like that Grant, because he's bigger, might have to give us a little bit of a chance to guard him. But hey, I'll tell you, Utah, they're hard to beat now. I mean, that's so we should feel good about the win because we beat a really good team and a team with a great future. Look how young their roster is.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Student athletes, this moment.